Josh Minkins first, you guys. Go ahead, questions.
Hey, Josh, Michael McCammon, Cardinal Authority. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Pretty good. You guys are just obviously just finishing up your second day of fall camp, but your impressions. You're a veteran now. Your impressions of what fall camp has been like thus far. What the attitudes like, the effort.
It's probably one of the best I've seen since I've been here. The from the back end, the defensive backs and stuff like defense. I think we done took strides this fall camp, and I think we're getting better and we're playing as one. And it's a lot of different people making plays out there. So offense is making plays too, also. But from defensive standpoint, I think we done took a lot of strides.
Josh, your first couple of years are kind of different in that obviously in 2020, dealing with COVID, 21, the lingering effects. Do you feel a little more, I guess, comfortable or just a little better adjusted this season?
Yeah, I feel more prepared. Just being able to have more meetings and just as a defense, just come together and just DBs. We're all in one meeting room, so we're all on one page and just going out there, just being able to be comfortable with each other and just know be on the same page with each other is big for us. So yeah.
And then with having a new coach, Coach McGriff there, I guess what's that relationship been like? And, how do you just see maybe things being different with him there?
Coach McGriff, he brings energy to the meeting room every day. He's a good guy. He's experienced. He's been in the NFL, been in different Power Five colleges. So just having him around just makes it better for us because he knows what he's doing, and he always tries to make us be like a pro. So he's big on teaching us that. So just having him around is tremendous for us.
What's hey, Josh, Michael again? What's that competition at your spot like, and what do you expect it to do, for the position this season?
I mean, it's good competition. You need that. Every day you come, you got to bring it. So, all the DBs is competition everywhere. We want to have multiple starting groups. So just having us, compete every day and everybody make plays, it's good for us. So I like the competition.
Josh, Matt McGavin with Sports Illustrated. You guys have brought in a lot of overall pieces, whether that be a corner or safety to the secondary. I know it's only a couple days in the fall camp, but what's sort of your overall impression of that secondary so far?
It's probably one of the best I've seen since we've been here. Like I mentioned, we're all on the same page and we always meet together. So everybody's bought into what we want to do. And, I just like to see everybody make plays. I want to see everybody go out there and be comfortable. Having a rotation is good for us because when you're tired, you can take a breather. So just having people to make plays is what you want.
Josh, you now have had the spring, and I know it's only a couple of days into camp, but you guys have obviously been doing a lot of studying in the off season. Is there any differences you've been able to tell in terms of what you guys are going to run, or maybe some different things you've noticed about the defense that might be a little different compared to last year to now?
We just, changed up a few things with the scheme. Just having multiple groups is what we want. So, just different DBs on the field with different abilities, so that's really all. It was good? Good, Josh? All right. Thanks, John. Yep. Go ahead for MJ.
Hey, MJ, Michael McCammon, Cardinal Authority. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing pretty good. Just ask this question to Josh, so let's get your perspective. How would you describe the competition there? Obviously, you've got a couple veterans, wanting to see the field. So what's that competition like? How's it pushing each other?
Honestly, the competition is crazy. We have a lot of great athletes, a lot of people who can move around, a lot of people who are fast. And so the competition every day is like you have to bring it every single day. If you don't, it's going to show, And so I just think the competition is really, really good right now. It gets everybody better every day.
MJ, Pat Jaggers, ESPN Louisville. When it comes to, some of the people that have impressed you, maybe some people just early on in camp that have really, really stood out, not just the first 2 days of practice in the fall camp, but spring practice as well.
You mean people who have stood out, like to me?
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, I'll say mostly all the DBs, because this is my first year here. So everybody to me has a clean slate, and everybody's very athletic. Has speed and all that. So I just have to say all the DBs, honestly.
MJ, there are a lot of, I guess you were one of them, obviously, DBs that were brought in this season from the transfer portal. I guess, how do you feel like you can help contribute to the secondary and really make an impact this season for Louisville?
Like I can make an impact throughout my relentlessness, my fierceness, just the way I play. I hype all my players up. I don't like to see when they're down. I try to pick them up, and that's the kind of teammate I am.
And then I asked Josh, also ask you too about Coach McGriff. What's that relationship kind of been like for you guys, and what's that like in getting to know him and his system?
Oh, it's great. He's a great coach. He wants you to bring it 100% every day. He's gonna make sure that you're gonna fail sometimes, but he's gonna make sure that you don't fail if you take the right corrections. That's the type of coach he is. He wants you to succeed. He wants you to be great, and he's not gonna want you to be short any of that. So our relationship, I say with all the DBs is really good.
MJ, is there something from, maybe here at Louisville you've picked up that you really, really have liked or enjoyed that maybe you didn't experience at, your past school at Temple?
You mean all around, like school-wise?
Yeah, all around.
All around.
School-wise, maybe something on the football field, anything that in terms of, just things that you've enjoyed, at least on the football field, being here at Louisville, that maybe it's something different you haven't experienced thus far at your previous university.
I would say having our own field, because Temple, they play on the Eagles field. That's a huge stadium. So I say that's a big difference.
Hey, MJ, I'm Matt McGavin, Sports Illustrated. I kind of asked Josh the same question, but you're one of a handful of newcomers through the transfer portal. I know it's only a couple days into fall camp, but you do have some experience being an early enrollee in the spring. What is your overall impression of this secondary so far into fall camp?
It's only day 2, but my impression is very good. Like I said before, like everybody can fly around and, run around and do all these things. It's very exciting to see what we have, and it's going to be very exciting to see what we can do against other teams.
MJ, you got to cover a lot of the wide receivers, obviously. So let's talk about that side of the football. Is there anybody who has just been an absolute, I don't want to say an absolute monster, but somebody that's been really, really difficult for you guys to cover thus far? Not even difficult, just somebody that's made some really great plays on the wide receiver end.
Say D. Wiggins, Tyler Hudson, Amari Huggins, Bruce. You can name the whole receiver core. Honestly, we got dogs like that. So I'm gonna say all of them. Honestly, they're all in their own way. They're all really, really good. So that's what I like about our offense. They're all good in their own ways.
MJ, kind of piggybacking off of that, obviously, when you look at the conference, you're going to face some, top tier receivers too. Is that kind of something that maybe attracted you to going to Louisville, is just the I guess, pass happy offenses in the ACC and being able to defend guys like, A.T. Perry and Zay Flowers and those kind of guys?
Of course, yeah. Whatever school you go to, there's going to be competition, but the ACC definitely does have, the more caliber receivers. But yeah, that's one of the big attractions too. So I can play against those guys. Even in practice, I get a great look every day, and so I know when I get to the game, it's not going to be any different. It's just another person who's fast, and the competition is always going to be there where we play.
MJ, what do you bring to the position? What do you feel like you add to this unit coming in new? What do you think? What are you hoping to add to this unit?
Hoping to add my relentlessness. Hope everybody has the same relentlessness that I have.
Anything else? Good. All right. Thanks. Thanks everyone for joining.